like to start with Sujatha Raju. She is a resident of Chennai now, but she has had family in Tiruchendurai. She grew up there. Her maternal side is from this particular village where, you know, these shocking episodes have erupted. Welcome to all of you. Thank you for your time. Sujatha ma'am, what did you think? What did you think when you heard about this? What, you know, about people trying to sell their land? I understand you have relatives as well who've been trying to, you know, make land transactions only to be told that they shockingly need to get a clearance from the Waqf Board.
It was a very rude shock, Shiv. In my own, Tiruchendurai is such a beautiful village on the Trichy-Karur highway, on the banks of river Kaveri. Kaveri is just 100 meters away from our home. And it's most fertile and beautiful. And we have a beautiful community living in unity and harmony. And when this news came to us, it was absolutely shocking. And in my own, there are several households which have been living there for 7 generations, including my own. Ours is the 7th or the 8th generation living in the same house, which at least is, that means we have been there for 200 years plus. And there is a beautiful 4 temples, and I would want to talk about those 4 important landmarks that prove that
it is our village and the ownership is not anybody else's. As everybody mentioned, the Chandrasekhara Swami temple, built in somewhere in 930 to 950 AD.
Yes.
We have 21 Chola inscriptions which prove that, you know, the temple was built then. We have Pidari temple, the guardian deity of our village there, which was built in 1100 AD.
Yeah.
And we have a Vishnu temple, which is also in Tiruchendurai, which is over 2 centuries old, at least 2 centuries old to my knowledge. And because I know that for sure, because the Anjaneya Sannidhi was built by my family, by my mother's great grandfather, to commemorate his birth. Okay, and we have the entrance of the village. We have the Ranganatha Mandapam, where Lord Ranganatha in every March, Panguni of the Tamil month, comes across the Kaveri river to Jiyapuram and marries Lakshmi, goddess Lakshmi, in that Mandapam. And I have a record of the Srirangam temple somewhere in the 1860s, which shows this record of ownership to the Srirangam temple. This Mandapam and the pond adjacent to it is owned by the Srirangam temple. With such historical records, how can, you know, overnight somebody claim ownership to this village?
Let's put that question.
It's a very rude shock.
I understand, and I share your shock, and there are many like you who are, you know, responding in this same manner, Sujatha ma'am. Let's put that question to Mr. Rahman. Mr. Rahman, how could this happen? You know, there is a genuine sense of shock. How could land ownership of this kind change overnight with the people of Tiruchendurai village be told, no, you please go to the Waqf Board and get clearance before you can do anything with your own land? Mr. Rahman, can you hear me?
Sorry, could you please repeat it? I couldn't hear clearly.
Sir, there is a sense of shock in the village, sir, with people. You've heard Sujatha ma'am as well, talking about, you know, how could something like this happen overnight? They are shocked that they are being told to go and get clearance from the Waqf Board for land that they have owned for generations together. Can you explain this? How did this happen?
See, the Waqf lands means the properties charitably donated by the philanthropist to be utilized for the public welfare. In 1954, all the properties donated by the philanthropist have been surveyed by government authenticated surveyors, and it was recorded in Waqf Board, Tamil Nadu Waqf Board, with each and every property detail along with that survey number. So each and every property is having a particular 1 or 2 sheets which are called pro forma sheets, having all the definitions and detail of that Waqf lands which are in the management of Tamil Nadu Waqf Board.
But Mr. Rahman, But Mr. Rahman, with due respect to all of you, with due respect, how is it possible that such documents can exist for land that has been in the ownership of the residents of that village for generations together? You have one such person
that's
here
the
called
thing I'm telling
Sujatha
you. That's the thing I'm
Raju,
telling
whose
you.
family has owned
Some
property there for
some of the
generations
lands-
together, sir.
Some of the lands and properties have been alienated by some people or encroached by some people for longer time. In order to retrieve all those properties, recently we have sent a notification to all sub-registrar office, taking all information of surveyors of Tamil Nadu government, what we have got in our record from 1954.
But this has
So,
happened. But this has happened recently,
let me
sir.
finish it up.
This has not come to light before this.
Along with some survey numbers, some properties are having village name only, along with some, so what are the surface. So when it was listed out, along with some other properties with the survey number, very few properties are having only village name and what is the surface of the area. So our department has taken all the detail, which includes this village name also, have been sent to sub-registrar office to stop any more transaction under this.
But
village
that is
you
precisely.
talk about.
But sir, what I'm wondering is, by doing so, you have stopped the freedom of people who own land in those villages to do what they wish.